Hello, hello. We are early today. And I am gonna get so copy striked by these songs. I better be in fucking sync right now or I'm gonna be upset. Hello, hello, hello. I think it might be a bit too loud right now. Even though the audio is really loud. The music is good. I mean, yeah, it is. Or I wouldn't play it. How are we doing? How are we doing? God, the instrumental versions of these songs are so weird. Well, they're not really instrumental, they're more karaoke version. Which is why they have backing vocals. Every muscle in my body hurts. Oh no, after you stretched yesterday? No, I believe it's because you did some physical labor. I'm doing okay. You know, if I wasn't feeling okay, I wouldn't be streaming today. But I am, and I'm feeling okay. I'm ready to continue in Ace Attorney. Sheep wrestling is a lot. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. I've only watched it though, but it looks tiring. We are still in Karine. What happened last time? Inga died. And Dirk was accused of murder. Because Maya was tied up, I believe. Oh yeah, yeah. And he has Maya syndrome. Damn. I'm kind of torn though. I mean, I don't know. I have to think about... Oh yeah, he has Maya syndrome, so he has no idea what happened or who did it. That's right, that's right, that's right. But like, now, we are on Spirited Justice, right? And I kind of want to finish it because after this, we only have like one more episode, which is like the DLC episode. But we also have like the, what are they called? Ah shit, I didn't check if the fucking thing worked. Hold on. Asinine Attorney, I believe it's called, which is like the... What? It's like a kind of what-if situation. It's not canon at all. But yeah. Ooh. Also, I have actually checked my audio this time, so I believe we should be fine, right? Like... Like, it's not too loud or anything, right? Right? This game, but as the anime. Well, we have, like, anime cutscenes every now and then, so kind of. It's good? Yeah. I figured it was. I did a test before I started today. And, also, I've been wanting to, like, do something else with, like, my stream layout, but I don't know like what to do. And I don't know, maybe go for like a completely like yellow and light blue theme. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, so very much. I just want to like talk about a bit what happened in my last stream for no particular reason. Yeah. So I don't know why it happens, but sometimes, every now and then, lemon, exactly. Every now and then I get kind of dissociative, I guess you could say. Or like, I call it that, though I'm not exactly sure like what exactly it is. But it's basically like I just kind of disconnect. And I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like I usually just say it like living, but a bit on the side. So it's just really frustrating. Luckily it didn't last for too long. I am already feeling way better about that. Like there is nothing there that like is bothering me anymore, so that's good. Just gotta go grab headphones. You do that. Sounds good. Hello, by the way, Bengi. Nice to see you today. Hope you're having a good day. Because I made back to the stream layout, because I made this when I was still doing like not the trilogy, but I was doing the what are they called, investigations games, right? And like the style for this, and also Apollo Justice, I guess, is more like what I have in the background. Like you have the scan lines and you have like everything like that. But I don't know. I kind of want to do something else, you know. And I'm also like not happy with the chat, like the chat box at all. So I don't know what to do there. That also goes for like this source, by the way. Like I don't really like having the chat there, but I also do, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just every now and then I kind of get like bursts of what's it called, like creativity, and I do something about it. But other than that, I'm just more inclined to leave it. Like when I fixed this layout, when I went from this layout to this layout, you know, just for when I don't have any face cam, which I just have not felt like having lately. But I am doing good, so there is nothing to worry about there. I promise. Anyways, I think without any further ado, let's just continue. We accidentally started last time, but it's investigation day 2. Wait, actually, I believe I can just go episode select. Can I? I can go like chapter select, yeah. But can I do that if I haven't finished this yet? I can. Okay, chapter select. Is it this? I mean, I assume so. It looks good, but I can get one to change things. Yeah, exactly. May 18th, I believe. Is that right? Where are we at? Where do we start here? Okay. Sorry, I have the kite open just in case. Maya passed out right after we found her in the tomb. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open. She's been out cold ever since. We haven't been able to get a word out of her. The doctor said it's just exhaustion. And I can't help but worry. What is it, Wright? Are you alright? Yeah, just thinking is all. I'm glad you're here, Edgeworth. We wouldn't have gotten the permissions we have without you. Well, I didn't come all the way to Crine to be useless. Hell yeah, let's go. Speaking of the investigation, I received a few things from Detective Sky. These should prove to be useful to us as well. Are you alright, right? You can never be useless, you handsome bastard. Well, true. So he was stabbed from behind. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is approximately 3 p.m. Hold on. There's just something I realized just now. It's literally... It's so random, and you probably can't see from your tiny little screen. But I can see like the bottom screen here. The scan lines, they're still there, by the way. So I can still keep them, but like, you know, it just bothers me. But I just realized that they're not straight. They're like slightly crooked. Interesting, never noticed that. Now that's gonna bother me the entire time. Anyways, moving on. I can't thank you enough, Edgeworth. Honestly, I'd have been so lost without him these past few days. Is this Rafa? You there! The barbed head lawyer, Phoenix Wright! But she would just call him barbed head. Who is this? Huh? Oh, okay, thank God. I was like, who? You're from the Garan. Oh no, what was it? I think I was thinking... It was Garan, right? No, what was it? Because what I remember was just think garage. or I think garage, yeah, so Garan. No, what? What? How do you, fuck, I found out how to say your name last time, but I don't remember. Oh my god, no! You're from the Garan, I think it's just Garan, right? Royal Guard, right? The scan lines are kind of wavy, but I think it's because of the light difference behind the scan lines. Yeah, there is that, but there are like actual like places where they're like kind of placed like a pixel above the other. Like they're straight, and then there's like this point like right underneath like the court record button, pretty much, where it just kind of like suddenly like shifts to like a kind of just a pixel up, or maybe the scan lines just like go in like not a wave, what's it called? Oh no, did you notice? Did you notice it? I hate that. Oh well, now I can't stop looking at it. I am lucky. His name is literally Lucky. I can't with this game. I've said it so many times. I can't. Royal Guard member and Her Eminence's shoulder rubber. That's very specific. And what does the Royal Shoulder Rubber want with me? Wait, come to think of it, my shoulders are a little. Don't be absurd! I am here for one purpose only. I am to bring you before Her Eminence, Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Crine. Will you comply? The Queen? What could you want with me? And why does he have to shout like that? Good thing I shouted then. Oh man, a shoulder rub would be nice. Oh, that reminds me. We used to have like, when I was in 7th grade, I believe. We used to have this like time at the end of the day, or the week or whatever, sometime anyway, where we put off like 10 minutes just to like massage each other. It was great. And it was great because I was kind of good at it somehow. I can't fathom why Queen Garen would summon you, but I advise you to accept Her Eminence's gracious invitation. Royal shoulder rubber, lucky, was it? May I join Mr. Wright in his audience with the Queen? The name's Lucky! L-H apostrophe K-E-E! And all praise the omnipotent Queen Garen! For she has already foreseen and approved your request, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. You are both to come with me! You mean to say Queen Garen sees our every move? Yes, indeed! Her Eminence's spiritual power is immense! She can even see what's going on thousands of miles away! Right. I fear I'll lose my hearing next if we don't hurry. Yeah, me too. Why would the Queen herself summon me personally? What could she possibly be up to? Hell yeah, we're investigating with Edgeworth. We love to see it. Spiritual power or a good surveillance system? Maybe both. Investigating with Bay. Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! That was great! That was great! Too bad it's kind of laggy, but that was great. Just that was mwah. Ah, the barbed head lawyer has arrived. We bid you welcome. And you as well, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Thank you. This place is still as magnificent as last time. We have heard much about you, Barbed One. It seems your bluffs and tomfoolery tend to leave our court devastated in their wake. Love the camera swoop, yeah. Is that what people have been saying about me? Right. Where are your manners? Your Eminence, I am both humbled and delighted to be in your presence. Oh, Your Eminence, I'm glad to be here. Looks like you're doing well. It is all right. There is no need to keep your head bowed all day. Bowed? Bowed? Bowed. Yes, Your Eminence. Riva's not looking too good. I guess even she can't just bounce back from her father's murder. So, what can I do for you, Your Eminence? We wish to question you about something related to the case at hand. Perfect, because I have a few questions of my own. Inga's crime. We fear we do not fully comprehend what has transpired, so it is that we summoned you here to further elucidate the situation. Is it true that our husband, Inga, had been seeking the Founder's Orb? That's right, he wanted to trade a hostage for it. That's why he abducted Maya Fey. Insolent fool! Ow! What did he get hit with? That is a lie! A lie, I say! Father would have never done such a thing! But he did abduct Maya, that's— I will not stand here and listen to this nonsense! You will pay for this! You... Ow! Please! Your benevolence! That is quite enough, Rafa. We understand your feelings, but we fear he speaks the truth. For we believe we know why your father would do such a thing. Huh? We believe he was seeking the orb as a means of obtaining spiritual power. And with it, he intended to usurp the throne. Mother! Again! How in the hell can he usurp the throne if he is not actual royalty? Like, he married you, and you're the queen. There is no way, unless Khura'in uses some other forms of law or whatever the hell, that he can become king. There is no way. What do you mean, Your Eminence? Inga was planning a coup, for he was dissatisfied with the current administration. The Holy Mother gave me spiritual power. Seems like a pretty good argument. And his secret police was the primary instrument of his treason. The secret police? They came up during the High Priest's murder trial, too. An elite force under the direct command of the Minister of Justice, in this case, Inga. The man who was hunting down rebels as Lady Kira was a member of that group. Indeed, Inga turned that once proud force into his own private army, and he intended on using them to launch a coup and assassinate us. I guess it's coup. Like, P is silent for some reason. We love French. So, Your Eminence had no control over them. As much as it shames us to admit it, Khura'in is not the unified realm it would appear to be. We are truly sorry that you have had to witness the dirty underbelly of our kingdom. How could Father... Is she using the royal we? I'm pretty sure she's using the royal we. But know that Inga could not have become king simply through our assassination. For in Khura'in, only those who possess spiritual power may sit on the throne. I see. That explains why Minister Inga was seeking the Founder's Orb. Wait, does that mean that literally anyone... What was the fucking button for that again? Literally anyone who possesses spiritual power can claim the throne. I'm thinking way too much into this. It's not that deep. Barbed one, do you recall the man known as Hippie Jesus? Yes, I do. Peace, Lubin, understanding. What about him? He too was involved in Inga's machinations. Inga had bought his loyalty, ordered the man to steal the orb, and covered up the theft. And then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study. It's all coming together. Okay, Kronk. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. If there is no royal family left, I guess anyone can claim it. I mean, fair enough. That's true. But Rayfa is still there. So it still does not add up. Dirk the criminal. The capture of the infamous villain Dirk Sadmadi. It may prove to be the crowning achievement of our reign. Now perhaps the kingdom may return to the peace it once knew. Oh, what a joyous day. She did say that Inga had planned to assassinate us, which is either the royal we or me and Rayfa. I assume it's the royal we, like, she speaks about herself. Refers to herself as we and us, and you know. Or Inga hoped that Rayfa would join him. Also that clapping. This, oh my god. This reminds me of this one video I saw by Tuzet Violin where they like reacted to like some kids that performed some classical music on like a Norwegian talent show, and they were so surprised that the entire like the audience, when they start clapping, they like clap kind of like randomly, but then they all like set into the same rhythm. And I never thought about that. But yeah, that's the thing we just do in Scandinavia for some reason. So that must mean that Korine is in Scandinavia. We saw. Oh my god, wait, I forgot to read what they actually said. Hail to Her Eminence, Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Korine. Her Eminence's spiritual power invoked a blessing straight from the Holy Mother. I could see how her cronies would be elated at the prospect. But the Queen herself seems almost giddy for someone whose husband was just murdered. Father... Rafe, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be taking it so well. About that incident that occurred 23 years ago. The one in which Dirk was accused of assassinating Queen Amara. Yes, he set fire to her private residence, burning my dear sister alive. But why would he? Tall Mountain's amazing outfits? Cold? Could be Norway. Could be! Oh no, oh no. Help! Oh, sorry. I just remember something else. In Norway, we have this like not variety show, but we have this like it's a reality show. That's what it is. Not variety, reality show, where like some Americans with Norwegian heritage like come over to Norway and like have to like compete to like be able to stay or some bullshit like that, and. We have this like traditional like clothes that are called bunad, and some of them were wearing it, and one of the girls said that it looked so. Did you say Bohemian? No, not Bohemian. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? Hold on, wait. I sent it to someone and I was like, excuse me? Hold on, let me just jump up here. Oh yeah, she did! Someone said that the bunad had a bohemian vibe. And like, huh? So, absolutely. By that logic, this is Norway. Murder by arson. Only a demon will be capable of such a heinous crime. But that event also set the stage for you to become queen. Yeah, exactly. If anything, she should be the most suspicious because she is the one that like gained the most out of it. I get foul play vibes. Yeah, for sure. Like, what did you do before you were crowned queen, Your Eminence? As part of our training to be queen, we served in many different governmental positions. The longest of which was the previous Minister of Justice. It was in that position that we were best able to support our elder sister, Queen Amara. Interesting. That's her husband's position, or at least it was. And when you ascended to the throne, you passed the Defense Culpability Act. Oh, okay. I was like, you passed? She made it so. Oh, you sneaky. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. I think, to me, that sounds like... Not remembering anything from this, by the way. So, this is literally just speculation. I mean, I remember, like, what happens, like, later into the episode, but, like, as of right now, just my thoughts, as they are. She sounds guilty as heck. Yeah, like, her sister died in a fire, and she was the next one to take the throne. And, then she passed the culprit. No, the Defense Culpability Act. That's it. The culprit. It sounds like you're trying to protect yourself. Rally by supporting, by blaming the husband who is an evil lawyer. I mean, he was a lawyer. It's a lot. What prompted you to pass something like the Defense Culpability Act, Your Eminence? Obviously, she wanted to protect herself. And be like, oh, you can't question him. I say it's him. And if you question him, then you will die too. Like, it seems very much like that, you know. The assassination of our dear sister, Amara. When the infamous villain Dirk Sadmadi was apprehended, he announced that he would act as his own lawyer. That's right. Dirk used to be a lawyer. If you try to defend Dirk, you too will die. Yeah, exactly. Dirk had been an extraordinarily talented lawyer and highly esteemed by the people, but he falsified evidence in an attempt to win his own case. I see. But when the truth of his fabrications and the assassination of the Queen came to light, the people were devastated, and trust in the legal system plummeted. Now, why does that sound so familiar? Edgeworth, please! Shut up! Yeah, I wonder. Stop! Stop! Oh, that's too funny! Oh my god! Like, I wonder. In Khura'in, the Hall of Justice is a sacred space where victims receive their last rites. Should the people lose their faith in it, the kingdom would be shaken to its very core. That is why the Defense Culpability Act had to be passed. It was the only way to keep our legal system from tumbling into the abyss. So that's how you sought to eliminate the use of perjury and phony evidence, huh? But that law is what made lawyers go extinct in your kingdom. Now there's no one left to defend those who have been accused. We see how you could take issue with such a reality. Yeah, because fucking 9 out of 10 times they're fucking innocent. By that logic, if you hold on. Let me go back to this. Where did I say? Those who support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. So, let's say that innocents get accused and they get declared guilty. That would mean the actual criminal would go free. And literally everyone would be in support of that. Something here doesn't add up. Hello? Hello? Is anyone home? What the hell? However, we have not banned the act of lawyering itself. Well, no, but you might as well have done so. Those who are confident that they can prove their client's innocence are always welcome to mount a vigorous defense, as you yourself have shown. Well, I guess so, but without lawyers, there is the possibility of false charges being filed and prosecuted. So long as our prosecutors continue to run nothing but perfect trials. That's not what they're there for! God! Ah! I want to scream. I did scream. Also, I hope that I'm not peaking the mic as much. I should have changed like the levels and stuff. So now it mostly like keeps like all audio in like the same range pretty much, more or less. So I can actually be loud without blowing out your eardrums. There needn't be fear of such nefarious dealings. Do you disagree? Perfect prosecutors in their perfect trials, huh? Let's not get started down this path. Please. If I roll up and accuse my neighbor of stealing something and the police believes me and he gets charged, Yeah. Then what the fuck is this system except unfair? Exactly. It's like they've made it seem so not worth it to become lawyers and actually defend people. Because they know that if you don't do this perfectly, you too will die. Furthermore, here in Kurine, we have the divination seance. Yeah, that doesn't fucking work, does it, if you don't have a fucking lawyer there to fucking try to figure out exactly what happened. You can't just like look at one thing and be like, yeah, that happened. Case closed, everyone. Plus everyone, even the worst people, deserve a lawyer. True. True, true, true. And so it is, we no longer need lawyers, for the dead do not lie. Well, they may not lie, but sometimes they don't actually know what happened. Just take Gregory Edgeworth, for example. A very good example. He had no idea what had happened. But also, he did lie. Because what if you're hallucinating? Yeah, they're... do they count that? This doesn't add up. I see why you thought this sounded like a good idea on paper, but in practice, it fucking sucks. Well, in the short time I've been here, I've beaten back false charges twice. And I found that cases built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect. Thank you, Phoenix. So yes, I do take issue with the Defense Culpability Act, to say the least. Oh my god, she's giving me a headache. Such relentless rhetoric. Your reputation precedes you, barbed one. It feels as if we ourselves were being cross-examined. Oh no, that wasn't my intention. It is true that some feel that the Defense Culpability Act is a necessary evil at best. Girl! But it is a small sacrifice upon which the peace of our kingdom has been forged. If you consider executing innocent lawyers a small sacrifice, then sure. The fact is that following its passage, the crime rate here in Kurine dropped markedly. Therefore, we have no regrets concerning the enactment of the Defense Culpability Act. Really? None at all? Right. Why don't we leave it at that? This isn't a court of law, after all. Yeah. About the Founder's Orb that was to be exchanged for the hostage. It went missing after the murder. Would you happen to know anything about that? It's missing. I'm sure Dirk had it when he went into the tomb. If it wasn't there, I have no idea where it could be, Your Eminence. In that case, then perhaps Dirk has hidden it somewhere. Incidentally, there is the matter of that horned youth you were with. Oh, you must mean Apollo. From his odd hairstyle, may we assume him to be a relative? Perhaps your younger brother? That's not how genetics work. Girl, my god, you're giving me a headache. Someone send this woman back to school, please. I beg. I beg. Her logic is breaking me. It's literally breaking me. No, you've got it all wrong. He's Dirk's son. Well, more like foster son. They're not actually related by blood. Dirk's. Royal Guard. Your Eminence! Hmm? What's she whispering in that one guy's ear? Thank you for your time. The two of you may go now. Yes, Your Eminence. We'll be on our way. Okay, now what? Apollo and Athena have the murder scene investigation covered, so maybe we should go speak with the locals over at the bazaar. Thank you. I can't stand being with her any longer. Her logic hurts my brain. Excuse me? What? Was that a lion? Oh, that. Caught me by surprise too when I first heard it. It's the cry of a local bird known as the warbird. That's what it sounds like? Have we ever been told that up until now? A bird. That sounds like that. Sounds more like a beast than a bird, if you ask me. It's a form of mimicry. You know, to help protect them against predators and stuff. Yes, well, can't say I've heard one quite like that before. Oh, it's more than unusual. It's endangered. It's extremely rare to encounter one in the wild these days. If it's so rare, then what's one doing out here in the middle of the bazaar? You got me. Maybe it's got something to do with it being their national bird. Was that a gunshot? Who is this? Starlia PW? Ah, that's. I wanted to say that, but I was like, I don't know. What was that? That's. Defiant Dragon's new weapon. I call these puppies Dragon Snot Snaps. Uh-huh. And you need those. Why? Because our hard work is starting to pay off. Thanks to our TV signal hijacking and stuff. More and more people are joining our cause. But on account of that, the regime's been cracking down on us real tough like. Yeah, there's been a lot going on lately. You can say that again. I mean, what with the High Priest's fake murder/suicide. People are calling it the DCA tragedy, and it's causing a real public uproar. Hopefully this means Tarust's death won't be in vain after that. After all, I mean. So, how exactly is a handful of firecrackers going to be of help to you guys anyway? Simple. First, I supply them to our fellow rebels. We use them as a diversion when we need to shake Garen's goons. Huh? Like this! Whoa! Will you cut that out? I'm not with the regime, and I'm not chasing you. Your reaction! That was priceless, PW! Guess I started that warbot too. It's a miracle no one's trying to arrest him while he's too busy laughing. You there? Who? Huh? Ah. You are one of those insurgents, are you not? Yikes! Take that! And he's gone. Those firecrackers are more useful than I thought. Than I thought. Barbed head. Your benevolence. What can I do for you? Oops, wrong button. I wanted to speak with you. About what my mother said. Oh, cool. I want to check the court record real quick, though. Okay, it just says that he was stabbed in the back. God, phone, please, shut up. Shut. Shut. And then the tomb diagram and the tomb crime photo, yep. And we have all the people involved here.
I do not believe a word of it. My father could not have been planning a coup.
Well, I can understand why you'd feel like that, but...
It was a setup. Someone must have been plotting against him.
And how do you know that?
I just do, because the Holy Mother guides me. And as the royal priestess, I must uncover the truth for all to see.
Maybe this is just how Rafa expresses her sense of duty.
You're investigating this matter, are you not? Then rejoice, for I shall accompany you, and bestow upon you the royal priestess's wisdom.
Aha! Aha! That's the best news I've heard all day, Your Benevolence. Oh, he's actually happy about it. I thought he was joking. No one would dare get in our way with Rafa by our side. We humbly accept your offer, don't we, Edgeworth? As you wish, right?
Excellent. Then let us begin with my father's private quarters. We should be able to find some clues there. I shall expose this false charge for what it is, if it is the last thing I do.
Could it be? Is the reason she's so defensive about Inga because she's a daddy's girl?
Barbed head, let us not waste any time. My father's private quarters are located within the royal residence. Now follow me.
Wait, she's sure in a hurry. Right, the minister's private quarters may hold evidence related to his murder as well. Yeah, maybe we can kill two birds with one stone. Rafa's awfully fired up. I just hope she'll be ready for the truth we find. After all, it's hard to believe that Inga was not in full control of the whole affair. Royal residence, I assume. Now, if we could figure out which of these buildings houses Inga's private quarters, that's where we'll find Rafa. Ah, I see. Dun, dun. Oh my god, just get to the examine thing. I mean, that's the thing that's not it, but let's just... Amara's tomb, the scene of Inga's murder. Poor Maya was held captive in there. To think she was actually being held here in Kurine. If only we had found out sooner. No point in dwelling on that now. All we can do is to keep moving forward. Yes, of course. This place is decorated with all sorts of colorful flowers. And that view from the veranda looks like it would be amazing. If I had to guess, I'd say Rafa must live here. I'm back where I missed. We ran into Dats, and then we ran into Rafa, and now we're gonna go and examine Inga's chambers. Garan Palace, the heart of the kingdom's government and religion. Yes, the two are inseparably intertwined here in Kurine. The religious beliefs of its people touch every aspect of their lives, including legal affairs. Right, like how they commune with spirits in court. I support Kurinism is the glue that binds their faith, law, and politics together. Religion and government mix so well? Oh, it sure does. It may seem strange to foreigners like us, but for them, it's perfectly natural. I mean, true. Is it just me, or are those clouds just cut off? Like... I get it though, it's cool. The cloud just got cut? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought as well. What a beautiful place this is. But I'd be enjoying this a whole lot more if you weren't investigating a murder. Commoners aren't normally allowed access to the royal residence, you know. Under ordinary circumstances, it would be impossible to take in such a spectacular view. Though murder is certainly a unique reason to be offered such a rare opportunity. Gee, I wonder where those footprints lead. Who cares? I'm looking around here. Seeing if there's anything I can... Oh! Now that's what I call an extravagant exterior. Is this where Inga's private quarters are? Watch your step right. That urn's been knocked over, spilling water everywhere. Yeah, the ground's soaked. I wonder who did this. Who is crying? Is it Albie? I think someone's in there. Ah, no, it's Rafa. I read, now that is an extrovert exterior. I was confused. Wow. Is that Princess Rafa? Shut up, chair.
There were still so many things I wish to tell you.
She always puts on such a brave face. But hearing her crying all alone, I can't help but think of Trucy.
Father.
Princess Rafa? Are you in there?
Just a moment. I'll be right out. I see you are finally here. Well, let us commence our investigation, shall we?
Your benevolence? Maybe you should rest for a minute first.
You were eavesdropping on me, weren't you?
No, I mean, yes, sorry. I couldn't help overhearing. I can't help it, my dad instincts are kicking in. It wasn't like I was spying on you or anything.
You stupid barbed head!
Ouch! Two hopeless dads. They would parent the shit out of Rafa. You could have feigned ignorance. It's as if your brain-to-mouth filter shuts off the moment you step out of the courtroom. I'm not that bad, Edgeworth.
Anyway, what took you so long? I thought you would never get here.
I went here, like, immediately, and then I just, like, looked around my surroundings. I've been here the entire time.
You have a lot of nerve keeping the crown princess waiting.
Oh, sorry?
This was my father's residence. I have already unlocked it so you can go in. Oh, and be careful. Some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there.
A dingbat dog?
That's right. The yappy mutt spilled a whole urn's worth.
I wonder how it got into this area. Do you know what it looked like?
I have better things to do than to memorize what some stray dog looks like.
Rafa, you can always memorize what a stray dog looks like. They're dogs.
Anyway, it is not worth talking about. Let's search my father's room, shall we?
I really hope she's alright. Is dingbat an insult? I haven't checked the footprints. There are footprints coming from this residence. Too bad they just kind of end. I wonder who made them and where they went. Well, I don't know if dingbat is an insult. What a mess. You can definitely tell a guy used to live in this room. I guess Inga and I had at least that much in common.
This staff keeps getting in the way. Nena. Oh!
Huh? Where's Nena? Normally... she comes running whenever Rafa calls.
That's right. Nena is...
Nina is what?
Oh, well. You, barbed head, come, hold this staff for me.
Why me?
Just take it. It's too heavy and I am tired of holding it.
How does Nina put up with this day in and day out? I'll just set it over here for now. Let's examine first. Oh, I saw... Did I not see? I thought I saw something red up here. There it was again. Why is it like only like sometimes when I come like over here? Ah, here. That's one luxurious and comfy looking bed. I've slept on nothing but hard floors since coming to Khura'in. Can't wait to sleep in a nice soft bed again.
Then take it. It's yours if you wish. We'll have to clean this room out anyway, now that my father's gone.
But don't you want to keep these things as a memento of your father? Besides, I don't need his spirit haunting me late at night.
Do you suppose if I slept on it, I could see my father once more?
I'm upset. Princess Rafa. I honestly don't know how to answer that. Wow. That's one gaudy sculpture.
My father sculpted it himself from a block of solid gold.
Why does it not surprise me that he was also a narcissist? It's pretty detailed. He even included that personal stamp of his. Hey, the stamp's a little loose. Oh? Ah! Look, there's a secret safe inside.
Oh my! Just think such a thing was here all this time.
Rats, looks like we'll need the combination to get in. Alright. His desk is crammed full of documents. They appear to be paperwork for executions. But for this many cases? Indeed. Something is rotten in the kingdom of Khura'in. This one dates back to 5 years ago. Something tells me he simply kept putting them off because he hated doing paperwork. This is most likely a special ink pad for the Justice Minister's stamp. His insignia is carved big and bold right on the lid. Talk about overkill. Did he really have to mark everything he owned? Yeah, I was like, is that a syringe? It's a syringe in a vial.
Those were for my father's back pain. He said it really helped when the pain was particularly unbearable.
It was that bad, huh? He uses heroin? He must have been injecting some sort of painkiller directly into his back then. No, it's heroin, obviously.
Yes, my father said his back pain could knock him off his feet.
I know the feeling. I've experienced some pretty severe back pain of my own.
Well, we can't have you throwing your back out in court, so why don't you take a vial?
Oh, no thanks. I hear your body builds up the tolerance to that sort of thing.
I thought you didn't want them.
I'm going straight to a chiropractor as soon as I get home. There's nothing in between. Okay, come on. This chair looks like it was modeled after Inga's suit jackets. The backrest even has those fancy buttons of his. I imagine they make the chair awfully uncomfortable to sit on.
Actually, they serve to massage the pressure points on his back. My father suffered from terrible back pain, you see.
I wonder if it really works. Try it! I don't think I can do anything about this yet. We can't open this without the combination, but I doubt Princess Rafa would know it. Well, if we can't open it, we can't open it. For now, let's continue our investigation and come back to this dilemma later. Alright. This notepad must have belonged to Inga. Let's see. That's strange. He just has a whole ass golden bust of himself. You don't? I have like 3. These appear to be notes detailing people's most prominent characteristics. Hey, there's even some stuff about me in there. Why would he bother doing this?
I am afraid even I can't answer that.
Whatever the reason, it's giving me a case of the heebie-jeebies. It's as though he was taking down descriptions of people over the phone. That's what it reminds me of anyway.
What a brilliant deduction! One fitting of a chief prosecutor such as yourself. I commend you.
That's high praise coming from you, your benevolence. As your word's right, they do look like dictation notes, but I don't know. I mean, why bother describing Nena, who you must have seen every day? Why are you taking down people's descriptions over the phone? I don't know. There are some muddy shoe prints here. Come to think of it. There was some spilled water by the entrance. Somebody must have stepped in it before coming in here. They're already dry. That means they're at least several hours old.
Then someone must have been in here today in the early afternoon. Our servants clean this room each day. Here in Khura'in we have a saying, leave not today's untidiness to the morrow.
I don't relate. Me looking at the mess that is around me and being like, meh. Future Lily can deal with that. What if Inga is an imposter who was faking his tasks as Minister of Justice? Minus, why clean up today when you can leave for tomorrow? Same. Honestly, so same. Yes, me too. Very much. Phoenix, you mad genius. Okay, now let's talk to her. See what she has to say.
Barbed head. I, the royal priestess of Khura'in, shall share my thoughts on the abduction.
You will?
Listen carefully, for such opportunities do not come often.
Yes, of course. We'd be grateful to hear anything you'd like to share.
My father was very likely seeking to obtain the Founder's Orb, but it was not for the purposes of a coup d'etat.
Fuck French.
It was all for my sake.
For your sake.
The Founder's Orb is capable of bestowing great spiritual power. My father truly believed that. And he wanted that power to be mine. I haven't finished my training and I still can't channel spirits. He was doing it for me.
Right, I see.
Well, do you understand why he did it now?
I do, but it doesn't change the fact that Minister Inga was a kidnapper. But I guess you don't believe he is, do you?
Oh. New information is sure to surface upon further investigation. Suffice to say, he did this all for me. End of story.
Was he really trying to obtain the orb for Rafa? coup d'etat? Official pronunciations. Wow. Coup d'etat. Wait, is it coup d'etats? Or is the final T also silent? My fucking brain, I hate French. Hold on, wait, let me open my translate here. And be like, not Japanese. That doesn't really help us much.
Coup d'état.
Coup d'état. Okay. Coup d'état. I hate French. Fuck French. Me and my homies hate French. Somehow, I doubt it. Speaking of powers, I wonder if Rafa will be performing the divination seance tomorrow. I should probably ask her about that. And also about Nana. Your benevolence. I noticed Nana isn't with you today.
I know not where she has gone. I have not spoken with her since this morning. I assume she must be quite busy today. I did catch a glimpse of her a little after 2 o'clock. I tried calling out to her, but she went off somewhere again.
A little after 2? That's about an hour before the murder.
Indeed, of all the times for this to happen. She normally comes to me the moment I call her name.
I know it's hard to believe, but even nannies have lives, you know. She seems so sad about Nana. She does. Your inability to find her after the murder is slightly alarming. I wonder if her absence is related to today's incident somehow.
Do you think she was unwittingly caught up in them?
Who knows? At the very least, I don't think she was at the scene of the crime.
Nana, I hope she is all right.
Rafa seems really worried for Nana. I take it you'll be conducting tomorrow's divination seance.
Who else if not I?
Good point. The thing is, divination seances are all about what victims experienced in their final moments. So, tomorrow, Rafa will experience her own father's death, exactly as it happened. That's more than anyone should ever have to deal with. Do you really have to go through with the seance tomorrow? There's really no one else? What about just calling the whole thing off?
It's not as if I'm doing this because I want to.
No?
Never mind. I misspoke. The divination seance is a very important duty of the royal priestess, and it is one I intend to fulfill.
There's that word. Duty. Duty?
Your benevolence. As crown princess, you are destined to rule this kingdom one day. That means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy and what is true and what is false. And most importantly, what role you must play therein.
Is it the call of duty?
I wonder if I am even up to the task.
Performing the divination seance is very important for a priestess. But duty or not, it's a heavy burden for someone so young. Even worse, she'll be forced to watch her father's murder. Will it be a weight too heavy for her to bear? Why did that sound like the end of a fucking Pokemon episode? Your benevolence, has Nana served you long?
Yes. She has been at my beck and call for as long as I remember.
It really did.
I have heard she even cared for me as an infant, right down to changing my diapers.
Your diapers? It almost sounds like she could be your mother.
Indeed, but that is a simple fact of life when your mother is busy being queen. Nana takes care of my every need. She is my teacher in all things as well.
Rafa's pool of knowledge seems rather lopsided in some respects. Could that be the results of Nana's teachings?
Nana, could it be that my trusted attendant has come to dislike me? Now that I think about it, perhaps I've been acting rather spoiled as of late.
Well, I'm sure she'll be back.
Yes, I suppose Nana would never truly abandon me. Upon her return, I will do something nice for her. Perhaps she'd like a shoulder massage.
And yet, I can't shake the feeling that Nana's connected to this case in some way. Let's just take another comb over of this room. See if there is anything I missed. Oh. Hold on. I mean, I can't really see it that well, but does that not look like... What's his fucking name? I want to say the Joker guy from Dual Destinies. What's his name? Hold on, wait. If we go to fucking court records. It's just easier that way. Characters. Florent Lebel. Hold on. Let me just Google him real quick. Where can I find... Can I just find... Wait, I'm dumb. I can literally just go to fucking court records again. And then media, and then evidence, and dual destinies. So long as it's here. It is! Okay, hold on. We just open that. We just save the image real quick, and then we just go here and here. Salmonella is gonna be on screen in like a few seconds, so just like jump scare warning. That's not what I wanted to show you. But the thing in the back, it looks an awful lot like this. Does it not? This thing? Hello, Captain Lionbug. How are we doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. What's this? Je suis la belle. Oh my god, it fucking is! Damn. Never thought I'd see this brand again. It appears to be a sample of some sort of spray-on hair color. Color jet black. I wonder if Inga was going gray. Here, Edgeworth, maybe you can use it. I like my natural hair color just fine, thank you very much. Edgeworth is here, yes! We're walking around with Edgeworth. I'm really beginning to wonder what's inside that safe. Any idea what the combination might be, Your Benevolence?
None whatsoever.
It looks like a 4-digit combo lock, so maybe it's a date. Inga must be an imposter. But it's probably not anything that would be easy to guess. Well, let's try some dates and see what happens. I wonder what date Inga would use as a combination. Rafa's birthday? It's your birthday, your benevolence.
You are wasting your time. It could not possibly be my birthday.
Oh, come on. It's worth a shot.
Fine. It's December 24th.
Holy shit. I never knew that Rafa was Jesus. Christmas Eve? Well, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 2, 4. Ah! It opened.
It did?
Yep, and it looks like the bottom safe was a fake. Something meant to mislead would-be thieves. Would-be thieves, no doubt. Still, it was rendered quite ineffective by his use of such an easily guessed combination.
Why, Father?
What are you talking about, Captain Lionbug? Ah, it's from Danganronpa. I don't remember. Like I told you the other day. I'm pretty sure I have repressed the entirety of Danganronpa. The thing that if you read it backwards it says Leon. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Now I will know that next time I'm gonna play it. Kidding. It's fine. It became a huge meme in the community. Interesting. Reminds me of the 016 thing from VLR. Okay, let's see what's in here. This looks like a letter or something. Yeah, I was also wondering how that bot came through. I was like, huh? Dear Father, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. You're always so kind and I love you very much. I hope you live to be 100 years old. Love, Rafa. That's cute. That's so cute.
I wrote this to my father when I was 8 years old. Father, why would you hold on to something so childish and stupid?
There are some other papers in here. Uh-oh. Garan assassination plan. Once I poison the queen, the throne will be mine. The spiritual power I obtain from the treasure will back up my claim. In the meantime, the secret police are to keep close watch on Garan. Oh, they switched it up. They usually say wanna become famous. This one had proper grammar. Damn. They're getting more intelligent. The bots. Oh no. I guess you could just like ban by followers. But, yeah, by followers. You can just like blacklist that. This is the plan for his coup d'etat.
What? Give me that. I don't understand.
It seems Justice Minister Inga was plotting the assassination of the Queen. I think they use different websites though. But thank you.
This can't be true. Father would never harm Mother.
Poor Rafa. This has to come as a terrible shock. What's this? There's a photo in here too. It's of a woman and a baby. I wonder who they are. On the far left, there's the law book with the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it.
Wait, that's...
Your benevolence?
How can this be?
Princess Rafa! She's looking incredibly pale. Your benevolence, are you alright?
Alright? How can I be alright?
Huh?
All that I have believed. It was all lies.
I'm afraid I don't follow. What the heck's she talking about? Can I ask who the woman in this picture...
How should I know? It seems I didn't know anything that was going on.
Doesn't look like I'm going to get much more out of her while she's like this.
Mother.
Huh?
I must ask my mother about the secret she is hiding.
What secret?
I must go. Goodbye.
Wait! What was that all about? It's like her mind was off somewhere else. It appears this photo really upset her. I wonder who the lady in this picture is.
Stop! Shadow! Come back here!
Wait, that sounds like... Okay, Phoenix, who do we know that has ties to the Defiant Dragons and has silver hair? What are you implying? Can I, Oh, the previous queen. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm trying to figure out how to flip the fucking screens around. Screen layouts? Oh, it is! Okay, cool. So I can literally, if I just like press like F9, apparently, that should like... Wow! Cool, so if I like need to show something on that screen. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's good. Hey! So now you can see that a bit better. Cool. I did not know that. I feel I might have known that, but I didn't actually know. Hell yeah, that's Pog. Very Pog. Wait, that sounds like I'll be in shadow. That's odd. Commoners aren't normally allowed in this area. I wonder what's afoot. No! Ah, Edgeworth! I hope one of you has a good explanation for this. It's amazing. Ah! I'm so sorry! Hi, Albie. No, Shadow! Bad dog! Leave the man's frilly thingamajig alone! If you would kindly detach your dog from my cravat. 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 Who cares? His frilly thingamajig. He looks so calm even though he has a dog on him. True.
Right away, sir. Just hold still and...
And? Whoa! Stop pulling like that. You'll only stretch the fabric.
Come on, Shadow. Let go of his crap-a-chick-ma-call-it. This isn't working. I'll just have to pull harder then. 1, 2...
Wait, what are you?
3! Come on!
Ah, this is glorious. I need air! He's fucking dying. Why couldn't we get that in animation form? Come on. Come on, Capcom. Capcom. Were you trying to kill me?
I'm really sorry, mister. My dog has a habit of attacking frilly things like that.
Maybe for his sake he should stick to more traditional targets, like cars or his tail. Now we need that anime episode.
What's worse, he snuck in here today and stole some weird-looking hat. I don't know what to do anymore. Bad dog! You're a very bad dog!
One day when we get the Spirit of Justice anime adaptation. Maybe, I doubt it though. Wait a second, I've seen that hat before. Could I see that hat again?
Sure.
Wait, isn't this... Isn't this Naina's hat? But I thought she disappeared.
Shadow swiped it from someone.
How exactly did Shadow get this?
Allow me to explain. It all started while we were on a walk through the bazaar today. When suddenly, Dats popped out of a manhole.
Ah!
Whoa!
Thanks to Defiant Dragons. Ah! That's a rebel is here. Say, you want to join our cause, kid?
Huh? Naturally, I was super startled by that weirdo's sudden appearance.
Back, dog of the Gorin regime.
Huh? But this is my dog, Shadow.
Defiant Dragon secret weapon, Dragon Snot Snaps. Achoo?
Whoa!
Oh man, the look on your face! That was classic!
The sudden bang of the firecracker spooked Shadow and he ran off into the crowds. Ah! Shadow, come back here!
That'll teach you! Garen's lapdog? You there! What do you think you're doing? Ah! Not good!
That's when a policeman came running over and hauled Dats away. It happened right around 2 p.m. if I remember correctly.
I'm not even going to pretend I know what Dats was trying to do.
I chased right after Shadow and when I finally caught up to him here in the palace courtyard, he had this in his mouth.
Dats is not as much a rebel as a general menace and a nuisance. True, very true. 2 p.m. That's about an hour before the minister's death. Nina supposedly went missing after the murder. But this would place her here at the palace at around 2.
Actually, I just remembered I saw something pretty amazing around that time too.
Something amazing? What did you see, Albie? So, Albie, what was it you saw that was so amazing?
I saw Her Eminence Queen Garen channeling a spirit.
Is it really that big of a deal to see her channeling someone?
You bet it is. Commoners are never allowed to behold the sacred rites.
Oh, can you tell me more?
Of course. I'm always happy to explain. I believe it was around 10 past 2 p.m. today. I got lost in the palace grounds by looking for Shadow. Oh, what is this place? It gives me the creeps. Where could Shadow have gone?
So Larry Butts if he was a rebel? He is kind of like a replacement of Larry, isn't he?
In my search, I took a peek into the small room and that's when I saw Queen Garen. She was channeling a spirit for a neighboring kingdom's king. I saw her transform right before my eyes. I was so excited. I had to take a picture of it.
You have a picture? You took a picture?
I know I shouldn't have, but I just couldn't help myself.
Between this and the treasure room, Albie's not exactly the picture of self-restraint.
Her channeling rite ended right after that, so I ran off before anyone could spot me.
You could have been arrested again, you know.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, here's a copy of the picture. Just don't tell anyone I was the one who took it.
I worry about his future sometimes. My god, my chair is so creaky. Come to think of it, how did you and Shadow get into the royal residence anyway? It's not open to commoners after all.
Allow me to explain. There's a way to get into the palace from the bazaar. It's a bit of a tight squeeze though. Shadow can easily fit, but anyone bigger than me is out of luck.
You don't say.
Yeah, part of the palace wall is damaged, and there's a hole I can just make it through.
Go on.
Bet you didn't know they have some really tasty food here.
Oh, and this isn't your first time in here, huh? Trespassing is illegal, you know.
No, it's not like that. I didn't mean any harm.
Like me when I trespassed into this fucking not woodworking. I don't really know what the hell it was. Like right next to where I used to live before. There was not a park. Well, it was called a park. Hold on. Let me actually find out what like the direct English translation is because I have no fucking clue. Like a business park, apparently? I'm still not entirely sure what they did there, but I know that they like made like I think like dog houses and like what are they called? Like playhouses, you know? There was like a hole in the fence somewhere, and me and some friends like just went in there sometimes. I think that and accidentally stealing books from several schools, and also like a donut one time when I went out shopping. That's like the most rebellious things I've ever done. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go and get another chair. I'll be right back. Crimes, so many crimes. I'm back, by the way. Yeah, I am what you could call a bad influence. Can I? Oh, I have a way smaller chair now. Probably actually has more support for my back. Not gonna lie.
It's just, I want to help change this kingdom.
What do you mean?
Well, after Miss Faye's trial, I started thinking, like, maybe there was something I could do to help the revolution too.
Maya's trial, huh? That tragedy only happened because of how twisted Khura'in's legal system has become. How utterly foolish to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been other ways to cover up the crime. Fuck, I forgot about this. And I still hate it so much. Oh yeah, no, this chair is like way better to sit in. What the hell? Had I done so, my wife would rush to my defense, and when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not have lived with myself had she been convicted because of that fiendish man.
This cannot be. All I have done under the laws of our kingdom, it has all been...
He keeps covering his nipples. Thank God for that. The DC Act led to the false charges against Maya and the High Priest's suicide. Pardon, but that trial also caused the public to start questioning the current state of things. And it seems even Albie has some pretty strong feelings on the matter.
I knew there had to be something I could do to help. That's when I remembered the hole in the palace wall and started thinking, maybe I could sneak in and take a picture of one of the royals up to no good. I just wanted to do my part.
But yeah, going back to especially the donut, I didn't even do it on purpose. I realized once I got out of the store that I had only paid for one. And I think I bought like 2, maybe 3, I'm not too sure. But I went to like the self-checkout and I just like placed 1 instead of the actual amount I had, and I felt so bad for it. Like it's a fucking donut. Get over it. It's such a heinous crime. I know, right? Prison for 1,000 years. At least. That's harsh. It was just a donut. The spirit of revolution seems to be catching on, even with one so young. Right. The momentum is steadily building, and the tipping point is fast approaching. It's just a matter of when.
I agree. And the public's perception of the defiant dragons seems to be changing too. But Albie, you can't go trespassing like that. Even if it's for a good cause, it's not right. Okay, I won't do it again.
Albie, is that really all you have to confess? You haven't been up to any other mischief? And when I say you, I mean Shadow.
Huh? Oh, I don't know what you were talking about.
Nice try, Albie, but the proof is literally right in front of us. Yeah, it's the, it's Nana's hat. I guess I don't have it. What? Do I have to... No, I can't present it.
What?
Now what? Is it just this? Oh, nope, it's not that. You're not the worst tour guide ever. Poor thing. Oh, let me just cheat real quick. Oh, okay, cool. This is technically like the end of this part, but I think I might be able to. No, not talk. I want to examine. I have to examine this again for some reason. Albie, you wouldn't happen to know how this urn got knocked over, would you? Oh, of course, it's because what he said. Dumbass, pay attention, would you? Ah! Because her benevolence told me something rather interesting.
Be careful, some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there.
A dingbat dog?
That's right, the yappy mutt spilled a whole urn's worth.
The dingbat dog she mentioned wouldn't happen to be Shadow, would it?
No. I guess the dog's out of the bag. Sorry I lied, but I was worried I'd get in trouble. I know I shouldn't lie to a lawyer like that.
No, it's not good to lie to anyone like that. So let's try to only tell the truth, okay, Albie?
Okay, Mr. Wright. I almost forgot. I saw a couple of Americans a moment ago.
I thought she meant peed, not literally the urn. Oh, okay. No, it tipped over the urn. Spilled water, yes. It's water, it's nothing else.
They had really weird haircuts, so I thought they might be friends of yours.
Really now? It seems your little friend thinks all of us Americans have strange hairstyles. I suppose we have you to thank for that, right? So, what exactly did their hair look like?
There was a guy with 2 crops of hair sticking out of his forehead like antennae. And there was this lady with a long bunch of hair that looked like a big orange spider leg.
Oh, that sounds like Apollo and Athena. What were they doing?
They were racing through the bazaar, with the Gar and royal guard in hot pursuit.
Wait, what? Why were they being pursued? I'm not sure, but I have my suspicions. I just hope they're alright.
So sorry for not mentioning it before. It just kind of slipped my mind.
Dun. I feel like this isn't too long, so you know what? I'm gonna be able to do this one. I'll do this one. We're back to being Apollo. Sweet.
Those guys sure are persistent. Yeah, they even wore me out, and that doesn't happen often. Why are they after us anyway? Apollo! It's the Royal Guards again! Quick! Hide!
Hey, Weird Hornhead and Spidey Hair, go!
Spidey Hair? They're not talking about me, are they?
Is that a trick question? You know you're hiding somewhere around here.
Apollo! That weird-looking bird over there. Did it just...
Yeah, it did. It's called a warbot, and...
You know what? I'll tell you all about it later when we're not being chased by masked men.
What does Spidey Hair even mean? Well, Albie said that her hair looks like a spider leg. Like an orange spider leg. So I guess it's that, and I can kind of see it. Oh wait, what did I say? Come out, wherever you are. Hand over the Founder's Orb if you know what's good for you. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, we still have the Founder's Orb, thank God.
It fears they're after the orb. I don't want to know what they'll do to us if we were captured. If they grill us in this obnoxious loud voices, I'd cave after the first hour and confess to whatever they wanted, truth or no.
Come out now, you foreign devils. This has gone far enough. You must not keep Her Eminence waiting any longer.
You gotta get out of here. There must be a safe place to hide somewhere.
No, not move. Well, yes, move, but also no move. Examine. Here we go. Manhole.
Look, a manhole. Ah, that's right.
Say, son, do you remember my office?
Sure, I remember that messy, dimly lit room.
The file of a mass on Amara's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there?
Athena, I know where we can hide. Follow me. Oh, where are we going? Wait, you're not seriously thinking about going down there? It smells like rotten eggs. And are those rats I hear? We've got no choice. I can get us somewhere safe, but this is the only way in. Quick, before it's too late. It's going to take forever to get this stench out of my hair.
Looks like we lost them. That was close. Dirk's office. How long has it been since I last set foot in here? At least we're safe now, but... Why is Athena all huddled over in the corner like that? Ah! That's... Hey, Jay! What the heck are you doing here? Garn's royal guards are after us. Once a rebel, always a rebel. Don't worry, the regime doesn't know about its place, so you can relax now. Good, but since when am I part of the rebellion? I don't recall signing up. Apollo. Who? Oh! Phoenix! In that suit! I keep forgetting about it. Mr. Wright, what are you doing here? We saw you go into that manhole. You narrowly escaped the guard's notice. We're all rebels here. It was like watching a pair of ostriches burying their heads in the sand. I guess that was a closer shave than I had thought. Shave? I guess he's... Okay, that makes sense, I guess. He didn't misspeak when he said save. He meant it as like a thing. He compared it to a shave. I guess. Something like that. Anyways, moving on. Anyway, you're safe and sound now, and that's what really counts. Oh, I also have some evidence for you. Thanks, Mr. Wright. Case evidence received from the boss. Let's go. So, what is this dubious hovel we've found ourselves in anyway? It's a Defiant Dragon safe house, also known as the former Sadmati law offices. I see. Well, though it might just be happenstance. Here I am, a chief prosecutor, hiding out in a rebel base. Please don't report this place to the local police, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Might as well take a look around while we're waiting for the heat to die down out there. Come on, Athena, stop moping over there and help me check this place out. She is still in her maid outfit. Please tell me there's a shower here. There's a sink in the kitchen, and if you're lucky, maybe even some soap. I'm sorry I even asked. I'll be here first, and then we go across and we go do the entire thing like we always do. There we go. Ew, is that a newt? Come on, Athena. Can't you tell a gecko when you see one? What's the difference? Geckos like to live in houses, while newts prefer to be outside near water. They're totally different creatures. Well, how do you know this one wasn't caught outside near some water?
It could very well be a gecko. No, I'm pretty sure it's a newt. Oh. So then you agree it's a newt, Apollo. Nah, I fell right into your trap. You were both wrong. It's just a plain old lizard. That was a whole conversation. Oh no, not the spider. I remember this. I remember the fucking spider. Listen, I fucking hated that spider the first time I played this game, and I still hate it just as much now. You can like barely see it, but it's there, and you kind of just like see it moving in your peripheral vision, and it's awful. I have noticed it's actually mustard seed. Yeah, I remember that it was like actually not newts. What's with all the spiderweb stats? Haven't you ever cleaned this place? Not the webs. We have what you call a symbiotic relationship. They catch the bugs that get in here, and I don't clean them up. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Sure, but I have arachnophobia, and I don't want to see it on my screen! Turk's jacket. You should try it on, Apollo. It might actually suit you. Really? There's also a spare eye patch here. Why not try that on too? Sorry, just picturing you and all that. It's just too funny. Ow, my pride. I wish that would like come up with like a pop-up that said you have now unlocked Dirk's outfit. That would be so cool. If you could just like go out into the menu and make Apollo wear Dirk's outfit. That would be so cool. He did rock the eye patch in the other game. You're right. You're so right. Submoddy law offices. That's the sign Dirk used to display out front. Hey, Dats. I heard the office used to do quite a bit of business. And it did. Dirk was a famous lawyer with countless courtroom victories after all. He was the dauntless dragon who turned trials upside down, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. His name as a lawyer spread far and wide across Khura'in back in the day. I hope the day comes when he can proudly display this sign again. There's a scary-looking knife sticking out of the Queen's picture. If anyone saw this, they'd think the Defiant Dragons were a violent group. Oh, that was actually me trying to kill a fly. Wait, I threw that knife at it and whiffed, and the thing ended up stuck right between her eyes. But, hold on, wait, what did he say up here when we talked about the... But he just said that the spiders catch the bugs that get in here. What? It doesn't add up. You mean this wasn't on purpose? What's with the altar? It's where we pay our respects to the victims of the Defense Culpability Act. The DC Act is a heinous law that puts innocent people to death. A law that's supposed to protect the people sends them to their graves instead. Talk about insane. Yeah, no shit. Who's the kid? Wait a second. That's you, Apollo. I'd recognize those horns anywhere. Is that really the only way anybody recognizes me? You were so cute! And who's that fine-looking young man? Fine-looking young man. That's Nayuta, back when he used to smile. Wow. His smile is absolutely angelic. Sure brings back memories. That was taken the day we all went out fishing. What was Prosecutor Sadmati like when he was younger? He was kind of quiet, but passionate when it came to his convictions. When he finally made prosecutor, he was all fired up to change Khura'in for the better. But now he's nothing more than Garen's lackey. Seems like that says a lot to say about Nayuta. I'll ask him about his thoughts later. I'm surprised to see so many appliances here. There's even a TV. It's Speaking of which, we gave the people of Khura'in quite a shock when the plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm, was last on TV. You mean that show where actors play the parts of Dirk and Rafa? You hijacked that in the middle of its broadcast, right? Yep, all the writers do each week is try to ruin the Defiant Dragon's good name. So we decided to hit him where it hurts. That must have been real shocking, especially for the kids who'd waited all week to see it. I mean, the show's main villain was actually hijacking the very show he's in. Going back and forth. Wait. Don't tell me we have to go back through the manhole to get out of here. The only reason this safe house is still safe is because the front door's been boarded up. Fine, then I'll just have to live here till the revolution begins. What if I told you rats come out at night? Then we'll just have to start the revolution before sundown. I bet the revolution never thought it'd get a new ally this way. This thing. I wonder what's in this file. Oh, it's full of newspaper clippings. It seems to be a collection of documents and information on Amara's assassination. The arson incident involving Amara's private residence. Amara was slipped a sleeping pill and perished in the fire. The lighter found at the scene had Dirk's fingerprints on it. So this is what Dirk was talking about. We already know most of the stuff here on top. Let's see what else there is. Wow, where did he get all this? Anything important here? What about this? Page 20. Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. He was struck in the head by the culprit. The victim's passport and any pictures of him were burned up in the fire. Without knowing his real name, no divination seance could be performed. Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. What? This is about your father, Apollo. Looks like it. But I was never told much more than what's written here. Really? How come? Dirk always skated around the subject. Maybe he thought I was still too young. Plus, I always thought of Dirk as my dad, so I never really brought it up. Oh, I see. Still, I feel kind of sorry for your real dad. My real dad? I was never really interested in learning about him. But after seeing this picture, I can't help but feel a little curious. I wonder if Dad could tell me anything about him. Apollo the 1000 backstory kit, yeah. Pretty much. Apollo, this file looks like it might be useful. But there are so many pages, I can't tell what's important. We need someone to help organize all of this, and I think I know just the person to ask. Now this thing... This is Dirk's old law book. Look! There's a mark on the cover! It looks like it was branded on with the hot iron. Yeah, I think it was done in protest against the Defense Culpability Act. There's an entry on the DC Act right here, see? Oh, so this is the infamous anti-lawyer law you guys are always talking about. Okay, I think that's it. Let's just do a quick color. Meh. Yeah, I think we're good. So that's you guys are still using this office, I see. Yep, except now it's the official HQ of the Defiant Dragons. But as Dirk said, and I quote, "We must keep it for the day when Khura'in needs lawyers once more." Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through popular uprising. You can tell how much Dirk believes in his cause, I mean. Oh, and AJ, Dirk said something else that might interest you. He said he hopes you'll come back and take over this office someday. Take over? Me? Those were his words. It
may have been half joking, though. Dirk, guess what? I heard from PW. Oh no, there's a bigger spider in the back now. I don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. AJ's become a lawyer. Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. Must have been because of you, Dirk. I'm not so sure about that. I imagine he's already forgotten about me. What are you talking about? I bet he can't wait to follow in your footsteps. Nothing would make me happier. Maybe one day he'll return to Khura'in and take over this office. It's just a pipe dream, though. Oh no, it's still fucking there. Has it always been there? Did I just see the small one all this time? Oh no, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that. Dirk really said that? Dirk was never a hands-on kind of dad. But not a day went by that he wasn't thinking of you. That much I'm sure of. Doesn't get more paternal than that. Dirk, I do think I really did spend my days trying to forget you. I'm looking forward to a nice long talk once you're free. Hold on, wait, I have something I can place over it for myself. You will unfortunately have to deal with that fucking spider. I don't want to see it. There we go, perfect. No, that's not perfect. Hold on, wait. Fuck. There we go. Now I don't have to think about it. I'm looking forward to a nice long talk once you're free. Wasn't Nayuta once part of the Defiant Dragons? Yep. Yuri was a rising star in the resistance. He vowed to fight for the cause through the legal system. Said he'd become a prosecutor and give Inga and Garan the smackdown they deserved. But now he's, yeah, a puppet of the Garan regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. It doesn't add up. I wonder what happened to him. Me too, but if I had to guess, I'd say Garan has some serious leverage over him. Leverage? Like what? Wish I knew. But it seems like Dirk knows. I tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say. Come to think of it, Dirk did say. Nayuta is suffering? Yes. He knows the rightful state of Khura'in's legal system. But something forces him to bend to Garen's will, and it's tearing him apart. If that's the case, I bet Nayuta doesn't really want to go through with Dirk's prosecution. The mark of the dragon. That's a symbol of our group, the Defiant Dragons. Dirk has the same mark tattooed on the palm of his hand, right? Yep, and I got one too. Really? Where? On my heart. Oh, you mean metaphorically. Like you're ready to die at any time for the cause or something like that. You got that right. Dead or alive, I'll always be a Defiant Dragon. Good for you. Hold on, wait, let me show him some more stuff, I think. That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are the most relevant? Yep, sure can. I got the whole thing memorized. See this page? It's definitely worth a look. Page 34. Fuck, I can't read with this thing on the screen. Hold on. As the son of the terrorist Dirk, Nayuta was expelled from the royal family. The idea that the sins of the father are visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of the Khura'inese people. Oh, that's right! Prosecutor Sadmadi was part of the royal family, wasn't he? Yep. But he was expelled after that whole thing with Dirk happened. He must have gone through hell once he entered the legal world, though. Because of the whole the sins of the father are visited upon his children thing? Yep. In the eyes of the people, Dirk is not only a traitor to his kingdom, he's also the terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. So as his son, Beauty no doubt got the cold shoulder at every turn. That must have been really hard on him. Yeah, the ties between father and son aren't something you could break, even if you tried. No matter where he went, he was probably labeled the son of a criminal. But despite it all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. He's become a hero, the pride and joy of Korine. Now that's the Nayuta I know. Super smart and never willing to give in. He must have studied and fought like his life depended on it to get where he is today. Anything more? Just show him everything. No. He does not know anything about this. Just felt like shouting. Cool, love that for you. What about this? Probably not. Nope. Cool. What about this? Nope. What about this? Nope. What about this? 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 What about the tomb diagram? You must know something about the tomb diagram. Shit. Fuck. I'm just showing him everything I have. Oh, here we go. Dirk has such an amazing scared face. I know, right? Dats, I wanted to ask you about this picture. I'm just imagining Apollo just like pulling out everything he has in his pockets, just like, this? Nah, not that. This? Nah, not that. This? Nah, not that. And going through everything until he gets to his father, and it's just like, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. Like, that's a picture of your pops that Dirk found. And he had a heck of a time tracking it down. He said he searched all over for it. Why? Why would he go through all that trouble?
Tats, please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad.
Cool. Do you know what my biological father was like? Dirk once told me about him. He was a modern minstrel, walking the world and making music in his travels.
This file also has some information on your real dad. It says he died in the blaze at Queen Amara's residence 23 years ago.
That's right. Dirk had invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy who can become fast friends with just about anyone. And it seems your pops was like that too, AJ. They hit it off at a bar. And the next thing you know, Dirk asked him to come over to play some tunes. And then the place went up in flames. Yeah, Dirk had just stepped out for a sec when the fire broke out. Apollo, you were there too, but you were still just a baby. I remember hearing about that when I was little. Yeah, it was a crying shame. Your pops just happened to take you along that day. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dirk risked his life to save you. It's like Dirk's done nothing but save me all my life. All your pop stuff got burned up. Including anything that could have helped us identify him. All we knew about him at first was his stage name, Jangly Justice or something like that. Jangly? Dirk did everything he could just to dig up what little we know now. What about my mother? Do you know anything about her? Oh, Apollo. You sweet child. All we know is she was traveling with your pops. But that day, she was off doing something on her own. Could it be magic? So then she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dirk, huh?
But she must have been desperate to find you and your father once you'd gone missing.
No doubt, but the Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. The police were so overwhelmed, they were probably hardly of any help to her. We searched and searched till our legs gave out too, but we never found her. And with your father's stuff all burned up, we had 0 leads, not even a photo. So that's how I became an orphan. Yeah, who knows? Maybe your mom read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. That's right, she lost her memories, didn't she? Or did she? What was true and what was false? I don't remember. Maybe she figured you died along with your pops. Yeah, I remember she did, but like... I believe she did. She got hurt during practice and never regained them. Yeah. I think it was something like that. And then she went to Virginia, right? Did she start to remember? I honestly don't remember. I don't remember. How? I had no idea you'd been through all that, Apollo. Old man. So then you believe me. You believe in my son's innocence. Believe? Your poor son in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Let's petition the government for his release and a declaration of innocence. Thank you. I'm forever in your debt. Who is this? Who's that? Hey there, Mrs. Inme. Hard work, I see. Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act. Mrs. Inme, please don't forget about our case too. I won't. I will look into it as soon as I am able. What's Mrs. Inme doing here? She's lending an ear to all those suffering under the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband's been imprisoned, parents whose son's been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people. So she's trying to help the revolution along. In her own special way. Yep, and thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who've been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for just this chance. It seems people are accepting the rebels more. Yeah, it seems like it. And they're starting to speak out in support of us. The people are responding, and the grassroots movement is growing. The dark stream of revolution may finally come true. What should we do about the Founder's Orb? We'll probably run into the Royal Guards again the moment we leave this place. Well, we can't stay here forever, so we'll have to think of something. I got it. Why don't you hold on to it, Tats? You should be safe here, right? You can count on me. I'll get it back to you in time for tomorrow's trial at the Hall of Justice. What now, Apollo? Well, we've got a handle on what happened 23 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dirk a visit. There's something I want to show him. I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial. Maybe I should wait here then. We'll attract undue attention if we go in too large of a group. I just want to check my actual notes here because I keep forgetting I actually have them. Ah, show Dirk the pink butterfly pendant. I see. Cool. That's what I... Oh, okay, cool. Hey there, son. Come to see your old man again? Hi, Dirk. I guess they're done questioning you? I can remove Johnny Swiss from the spiders now. Yeah, you think Nayuta might have cut his old man a little slack, but no. He really laid into me. Seems they're really keen on recovering the Founder's Orb. when I wouldn't tell them where it was, he confiscated what few possessions I had left. Wait, Dirk's not wearing his attorney's badge. They even took that from him? I found this in the tomb. Look familiar? Ah, that's... Dirk? Where did you find it? Not between the monk statues in the tomb. Is it yours, Dirk? Oh, it's something I bought. Why is he suddenly acting all awkward? I wonder when I lost it. Let's have it. It's very important to me. Of course. I'll just make a note about it for future reference. And then talk. Cool. I keep forgetting I have that. I need to use that more. He confiscated all my prized jailbreaking tools. What did you expect? I mean, no prosecutor in their right mind would let a prisoner keep stuff like that. He take your attorney's badge too? No, I thought it strange, but... just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind. I wonder why. Indeed. I find it hard to understand anything he does these days. Your Karaini's attorney's badge. You've worn it all these years, even though all the lawyers are gone. Yes, because the dragon's eye is the embodiment of my creed. To show the world that a dragon never yields, huh? Hey Dirk, why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right? This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream. Not until my very last breath. A dragon never yields. A dragon never yields, right? Exactly. Nayuta, Apollo, I vow to restore Korion's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. He was always saying stuff like that to the two of us. Hayuta, is the reason why you didn't take Dirk's badge because you still remember those talks too? I really hope that's what it is. Son, would you keep my badge for me? Are you sure? I can't take something so important to you. That's exactly why I want you to hold on to it, Apollo. I'm placing my fate in your hands. Alright, I'll make sure it stays safe. Apollo, remember how Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk? Why don't you ask about that? Alright, I'll give it a try. What did the minister mean when he said he had someone dear to you in the palm of his hand? Who was he talking about? Naoto seemed to know, but he wouldn't tell me anything. Well, I have no idea, so... Well, he obediently followed his every word after he said that. So it seems to me the minister was in close proximity to someone you really care about. Oh, someone you really care about that isn't Nayuta. Wait, don't tell me... Is there a new lady in your life, Dirk? What? No, don't be ridiculous, son. The love of my life was Amara. But she's gone now, and there will never be another. My bracelet! Wait, does this mean... Dirk, have you really not met someone new? Is that not it? Because it doesn't move like after this, right? But it could also just be like a one-time thing. What if we look down here? It must be that.
Gotcha.
You seem uneasy, Dirk. Wait, don't tell me you're ashamed because she's much younger than you. Don't be ridiculous. I'm just getting tense because of your intrusive questions. Anyone would react the same way. I guess that's not it. Still, my bracelets reacted, so I know he must be hiding something. Try again. This is good though. I've wanted like some parts like this that are a bit more difficult.
Gotcha.
That's not it either. No. Where should I look? I'm sure there's nothing down here. Oh, that's subtle. I love that. That's subtle.
Gotcha.
That's so subtle. Oh my god. Dirk, you seemed tense when you said that Amara was gone now. To the point where your arm was moving around. What are you talking about? You're hiding something up your sleeve, aren't you? Huh? What's with these wild allegations? I'm not hiding a thing. My arm had an itch, that's all. Itchy arm, my butt. I'll just have to take an extra close look at his tics. And confront him with something he can't explain his way out of.
Gotcha.
Dirk, you can't fool me. You tensed up when you said, but she's gone now. And you unconsciously moved your arm, causing something to press up against your jacket. How did you do that? Oh, so that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. You don't have to keep secrets like that from me, Dirk. You're an eligible bachelor now, but you'll introduce her to me at some point, right? I keep telling you, there is no other woman. Fine, then let's see it. What are you hiding up your sleeve? It's just this. Satisfied? But that's the pendant we found in Amara's tomb. See, I wasn't trying to hide anything. Then why did he tense up? Dirk, let me take a look at that. It is no other woman. I am gay now, Apollo. Hey, what's this button for? Who broke it? Whoa. It's a picture of Dirk and some lady. And she's really young looking too. Mon Dieu, are you into younger women, Dirk? Dirk, you old dog, you. You got yourself a younger lover. Will you stop it with this nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you'll see that I was younger too. Hey, you're right. Aw, that's no fun. Wait a second. Haven't we seen this woman before? Now that you mention it, isn't this woman the same as the one in the pendant's photo?
Take that!
The woman in the pendant is also the one in this photo. Apollo, where did you get this? From a safe in Inga's room. Apollo, if this is Queen Amara, it had to have been taken at least 23 years ago. But that's just not possible. Yeah, I just noticed the same thing. Here's why this photo couldn't be 23 years old. The book, right?
Take that!
Take a look at the law book. It has the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it. But that mark didn't exist until after you started your revolutionary activities, Dirk. So this photo must have been taken after Garin came into power. And that didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated. So then, how could Amara even be in this photo? Wait a second. That would mean that Amara is still alive? Looks like you found me out, son. Wait, so is it actually true? Dirk, what do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she'd been assassinated. The case is looking thinner and thinner for Garin. Like it's not looking good for her. So did I, but it seems she made it out alive, only to be held captive by the Garin regime. Why would they do that? When I fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago, I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There were rumors of Queen Amara being sighted in the palace. And those rumors turned out to be true? Yes, I snuck into the palace to see for myself. She was confined within the grounds, but otherwise she was as fit as a fiddle. So then, this sarcophagus in the tomb, it's empty? Yes, that entire tomb is one big charade. Garin had it built to stage Amara's death. So we're not going to be cursed by her vengeful spirit. That's a relief. She was being held under virtual house arrest. So I freed her, and we made a run for it. That's kind of cute. This photo was taken back then. Look at how they're both grinning from ear to ear. There's a fingerprint on the middle part. I guess Dirk must have left it by accident.
Oh, Mr. Sabmani, I want to hear all about how you ran away with Queen Amara.
I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. I mean, Garin must have told her that you tried to kill her. I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who set the blaze. And she believed you? She said, and I quote, "I shall accompany you so I may ascertain the truth myself." She always was a tough one to read.
I bet she was thrilled you came to her rescue, Mr. Sabmati. To be set free by your beloved, it's like something out of a fairy tale.
Yeah, well, there was no happily ever after once Garin's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. I snuck back into the palace and searched high and low for her, but to no avail. They probably moved her to some remote mountain prison or the like. Dirk, does Nayuta know about this? He knows she's his true mother. I told him as much. Wait, is that why Nayuta is following Garen's orders? Most likely.
So then, do you think that deep down, he doesn't really want to prosecute you?
Well, he's not one to show his feelings. And lately, I've had no idea what he's thinking. Apollo, we need to grill the queen about Amara when we have the chance.
I was wondering about something. The little baby the lady's holding. Is that Prosecutor Sadmati?
Not necessarily. It could just as well be me. After all, we're only 1 year apart.
I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture is too cute to be you.
Let's settle this by asking Dirk himself. Dirk, about the cute little kid in this photo. Is that me? Huh? What are you talking about?
See? I told you it was Prosecutor Sadmati.
Oh, I see. Well, either way, it's not you, son. So then, if it's Nayuta, it was taken when he was about 1 year old, right? And that would mean you ran away with Amara around 22 or 23 years ago? You're pretty good with numbers, son. Impressive. Huh? What kind of answer is that? Before you go, son, there is something else I need to tell you. Something important. What is it, Dirk? I've never seen you act so serious before. So, what's this something important you have to tell me? Listen, son. Even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow. Spit it out. I don't have long to live. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? Huh? What are you talking about? What I mean is I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name. There is no escaping death now that it has its sights set on me. What? Is this another one of your jokes? I wish it was. Ha ha! You can't fool me, Dirk! That's strange. Why is my bracelet reacting? Does he have fucking cancer? What the hell is this? Are you sick? It's something like that. So you're not joking? I'm afraid not, son. Sorry. Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment? Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got. If you need some kind of surgery, I'll work hard until I can pay for it. So, please. It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now. But you always say a dragon never yields, so why are you giving up now? Apollo, I'm sorry, I really am. I don't understand. Why is this happening, Dirk? Why? Listen, Apollo. I've got a favor to ask of you. Would you keep quiet about this? I don't want my fellow dragons to find out. They'd lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me? Of course. Why is this happening now? Just when I was finally starting to feel like you really are my... I thought that this time we'd finally... But now... Damn it. Why? Apollo. Honestly, a former father figure showing up after 10-ish years and then saying he is sick feels very cliché. You know what? You have a point. And son, I don't have much longer to live, but I'll never let them execute me. Not before I finish what I need to do. I know, Dirk. There is no way I'm going to let them prove you guilty. Before he goes, I'm going to turn back time by righting the wrongs that have been done. I'm going to restore Dirk's freedom. And return a real smile to Nayuta's face. I'm going to win this case. I just have to. Son, I have one more big secret. God fucking... What? What? There's something else you've been hiding from me? Oh my god. Yeah, well, he really just used it as a just like, I'm gonna come clear with everything I've been hiding from you for all these years. I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. Never mind, he's not even gonna do that. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Forgive me. You'll just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way. I don't understand, Dirk. Apollo, in court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be. Oh no, I don't remember this. I want to scream because I don't remember what it is. I know that because I believe in you. You're my son, after all. Dirk, what is he talking about? Wait, he's not going to reveal that he actually is the killer, is he? It looks like we run out of things to discuss. Thanks, Phoenix. Just like, well, I guess that's it. Apollo, are you okay? Do I look okay, bitch? Like, hello? You were here the entire time. You tell me if I'm okay. I'm fine. Free him now! Release Dirk! What's going on out there? Sounds like the party's getting started without me. Huh? It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo, and take a look. To temple we go, I guess. Whoa, what is all this?
Ow, ow, ow! Let go, will ya? What are they? Huh? Well, look at that. The people are coming to take their courts back. Don't hold back, men! Arrest them all!
The slow-mo I can't. Sounds are questionable, yeah, pretty much. Also, I believe it's kind of loud now. Dirk belongs to the people. Give him back. Yeah, where are you holding him? Quiet down, you.
They have my big sister too, but she didn't do anything wrong.
Ouch! Youch! Stop pulling my hair! Release my son! Release him now! Stop that! No biting! This is really something. And it looks like Dats and Mrs. Inme are leading the charge. Just slightly loud. Yeah, I couldn't really do anything about that, unfortunately. You unenlightened fools. Do you honestly think this will change anything? Yuri! Why do you keep serving that witch Garen? Ah, it's... Hey, Nayuta! You again. What's going on here? It would appear that the insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. But I never thought it would grow so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here. I'll be arrested? Just for protesting? You are aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release. Her Eminence, Queen Garen, has ordered they be arrested and judged en masse. Come on, just... Oh no, mass trials.
But weren't you once a member of the Defiant Dragons too? How can you go along with this?
How fucking corrupt can a system get?
Yeah!
I am simply following the orders that Her Eminence has handed down.
Oh, it can't be as simple as that. Listen, Nayuta, there's something I want to talk to you about. Hey, you're not getting away this time. We need to talk.
I see. There is no reasoning with you. Very well, then speak.
Nayuta, do you really have to serve as prosecutor on Dirk's case? I mean, prosecuting your own flesh and blood, it's just not right.
Again with this drivel. Your ethical standards are not the be-all end-all of the world around you.
I'm not getting into another debate with him. Nayuta, did you know that Dirk is sick?
What?
He apparently doesn't have that much longer to live. If found guilty, he probably wouldn't even make it until his execution day.
What are you talking about?
Knowing this, are you still prepared to send an already dying man to his grave? Well, enough with the Zen monk act, Nayuta. Tell me how you really feel.
Something is just really funny about this. Mr. Justice, each person is born with a role to fulfill, and I must fulfill mine.
Well, I'm not convinced that taking Dirk to trial is a part of...
God, that sentence did not... Hello?
Well, I'm not convinced that taking Dirk to trial is a part of your lot in life. As for why you've been at Garen's every beck and call, I think I might have the answer. Nayuta, you know the truth about your mother, don't you? About how the former queen is still alive and being held somewhere?
So Dirk told you, did he? Yes, it's true. My mother was spirited away to some remote corner of this kingdom. To keep her safe from harm.
Safe from harm?
But Dirk said the Garen regime is holding her captive. No, they are keeping her safe.
So you don't know where Amara is being held?
I only know that it is some secluded hideaway where visitors are not allowed. I have heard she leads a simple life, akin to that of monastic disciples.
Sure sounds like she's being held captive to me. Listen, Nayuta, aren't you really doing the queen's bidding?
Because she's holding Amara captive?
And this whole thing with Dirk, you know he didn't really kill Inga, don't you? Dirk doesn't have much longer to live, so I want to help him however I can. This time, it's our turn. You could have been killed. You risked your life to save us. Why?
What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand?
It's our turn to help Dirk however we can.
What you speak of is futile. I love Apollo's backstory number 3. Right? Let it go and move on. Okay, Elsa. The guilty verdict, the hopelessness. You must resign yourself to it all. Clinging to false hope now will only serve to magnify your future despair. So let it go and move on.
Ayuta, are you really going to just roll over on this?
I have no more time for idle chatter. I must prepare for tomorrow's trial. Now if you'll excuse me.
Apollo! I sensed a whirlpool of emotions coming from within Prosecutor Sadmati just now. Anger, shock, bewilderment. And an icy sorrow as deep and dark as an abyss. Yeah, I picked up on that too. Looks like Dirk really won't be the only one who will need my help tomorrow.
I think it's about time to pay Queen Garen another visit and ask her about her sister Amara. Don't victims of trauma usually just bury all their emotions? Well, you have a point. I assume this is where I'm supposed to go. I don't fucking know. The royal guard isn't around.
That is utter
hooey. You cannot continue to deceive the people like that. Who is this? Ah, it's both of them.
Raifa, justice is much more than simply speaking the truth.
Is that Princess Raifa and Queen Garen over there? Okay.
You deceive me too, Mother. How can I ever believe a word you say again? You... nincompoop!
Your benevolence. I couldn't help it over here.
You impudent...
Ow! Are you okay, Mr. Wright? I can't believe she actually punched you. Or she did that? Was that what the katunk was supposed to be for? Yeah, I'm used to it by now.
What's the matter with the princess?
It sounded like she was arguing with her mother. Maybe it has something to do with this picture. Raifa said she had to ask her mother about some secret or another as soon as she saw it. So then, does that mean that Princess Raifa knows what really happened? That Amara wasn't assassinated and is still very much alive? It would seem so, and she doesn't seem to be taking Garen's lies very well. But that's no surprise, considering how much Raifa reveres her mother. Sorry.
That would definitely cause her a great deal of anguish and sadness.
Eavesdropping, are we? How very rude.
You there? Are you not Durk's son?
Oh, nice to meet you, Your Eminence. We're actually here to speak with you, if you could spare a moment. Your Eminence, Durk told me about Amara. About how she is still alive, that is.
We know not of what you speak.
After Durk learned Amara was still alive, he rescued her, and they ran off together. But she was captured and remains captive in a secret location to this day. As for Nayuta doing your bidding, it's only because Amara's life is in your hand.
What an active imagination you have.
A lawyer and a comedian! How droll! Whoa, where'd they come from? Anyway, if she's going to play dumb, I'll just have to jog her memory with some evidence. Do they want me to show the photo? Hold on. Let me check the court record. Present the woman's photo. Yeah. But won't you just take it? Your Eminence, I ask that you take a look at this photo.
Why, that's...
It's a photo of Amara. And here you can see a law book bearing the mark of the Defiant Dragons. I believe you know what that means.
Very well. Royal Guard, stand down.
Yes, Your Eminence. Your wish is our command.
It seems there is no need to perpetuate this charade any longer. We shall speak of all we know.
Amara's alive! You know, from Amara's alive to Amara's alive! It went from Amara's alive to Amara's alive! God, I know how to speak. So then, you admit that Amara is still alive?
Yes, she is under our protection in a safe location.
I think you mean being held prisoner. And where is she being kept?
Why would we tell the son of a traitor that?
Guess she has a point there.
Now, heed our warning, Horn Devil. It would not be wise to inform the people that Amara yet lives. It would only serve to plunge public order into chaos.
I had no intention of doing that.
Besides, there are real terrorists out there who might try to kill her. Good. Now there was something we have been meaning to ask you. Do you know what has become of the Founder's Orb?
Founder's Orb? I have no idea.
The Founder's Orb went missing after Dirk took it into the tomb. As his son, we thought you might know something of its current whereabouts. I knew it. I suppose I should thank you for that free running tour of Khura'in. That was the Royal Guard's own doing. Nice try, lady. But now you're definitely not getting the orb. Ever. Why do you want the orb so badly anyway? Because it would be most dangerous in the wrong hands. It must be recovered.
And yours are the right hands?
Is the legend true? Can the orb really impart spiritual power?
Are you worried that someone could overthrow you with it?
The Holy Mother's power is without equal. Should Her Holiness once again return to our world, she could conceivably bestow great power upon the one who unlocked the orb's secret.
I guess it makes sense considering spirit channeling is a fact of life here.
So we ask you, Horned Devil, did you receive the Founder's Orb from Dirk?
Does it look like I did?
So you like to play games, do you?
Out comes Billy the Puppet. I want to play a game.
Royal Guard!
Yes, Your Eminence.
Search this devil and his belongings. What?
At once, Your Eminence. Don't move. You're only making this harder on yourself.
Yikes. Hey, cut it out! Oh, what the?
Joke's on you, bitch. I don't have it.
Apollo, don't strip here!
Stop persisting. Just submit to our strip search already.
No! Wait, hey, cut it out!
Ah! Rest in pieces, my poor tattered dignity. There is no sign of the Founder's Orb, Your Eminence. Athena did tell Apollo not to strip here, yeah.
So you have hidden it somewhere. No matter. We shall recover it one way or another once you are found guilty of abetting the accused.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just tore his clothes off.
Dirk was right. She really is bent on getting the orb. Mother!
Looks like the princess is back.
I took a stroll to try and calm myself, but I still find the situation unacceptable. The people must be informed about Queen Amara.
So she does know about that.
Rafa, you do not yet possess a clear grasp of how a government and its people interact. There will always be secrets that must be kept from the ignorant masses. You have little faith in our people, Mother. But it is the royal priestess's duty to always speak the truth. And as such, I cannot remain silent. I will not. Huh, the truth, you say? Your mind has been poisoned by the barbed one.
It was an honor and a pleasure, Your Eminence. Hell yeah. Let's go.
We must speak with our child. It is a mother's duty to discipline her child after all. Now, if you would excuse us.
Discipline? Coming from her, I don't like the sound of that at all. Well, Apollo, let's head back to the safe house for now. Good idea. We need to go over what we've found and collect our thoughts. Oh, you're back.
Thank you for holding down the fort, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Sorry it took so long. Hope you weren't too bored.
I watched the Plumed Punisher. Warrior of Neo Twilight Realm while you were gone. This, when I tell you, this is like one of the moments I remember the most out of this episode. Phoenix really just went, yeah, I know I'm a bad influence. What you gonna do about it? True, true. Edgeworth would. He did. He would and he did. And my verdict is, it's an outrage, especially its theme song. He's such a dork. True. Even worse, the people here believe it's an original Kurvaini show. Can you believe it? I've already spoke about it at length with Mr. Arrebel. Listen. Mr. Arrebel here, and he... I'm not sure what he's babbling about, but at least it seems he wasn't bored. Can you tell that the Steel Samurai is a special interest? Because this is exactly what I sound like when I talk about my special interests. We stand a geeky legend. Hell yeah. I headcanon him as autistic, by the way, just a heads up, I guess. Moving along to things that actually matter. We've gathered about all the information and evidence that we can concerning this case. I think it's time we go over everything we've learned so far. Wow, Phoenix. Yeah, that was fucking harsh, dude. The orb trial, Maya's abduction. Way to shut Edgeworth down. Anyways, over to things that actually matter. Like, obviously it matters. It matters to him, and that should be enough. That should be good enough. And the murder of the mastermind behind it all, Justice Minister Inga. It's a lot to consider. Think you have all the facts straight in your head? Yep, I've got it covered, Mr. Wright. It's the truth about what really went down that's going to be the problem. Yeah, it's like the more we learn about this case, the less we understand. He has probably heard his geeky ramblings a lot. True, true, true. I agree. There's a deep darkness enveloping this case. I'm almost afraid of what we will find once we lift that black veil. Suffice to say, the real killer is certainly waiting underneath. The real killer, huh? Now that's the million-dollar question. Who killed Inga, and why? Think, Apollo. Who would you say had a motive to commit this crime? I, for one, am drawing a complete blank. And with the real killer, I hope you mean the queen. The queen! The queen! You're like, the queen! It's the queen! God damn it, you're so fucking stupid, it's the queen! I want to know how the killer slipped into the tomb, killed Inga, and slipped back out, without ever being seen. That's a bona fide locked room mystery right there. Well, we've collected plenty of evidence and statements. I just hope the rest comes out in court. It'll be a thinner tightrope than usual, that's for sure. This case is one big fly in the ointment. In order to prove Dirk completely innocent, we will also have to exonerate him of the crime committed 23 years ago. Amara's supposed assassination. Right. We know Amara's still alive. But Dirk could still be charged with plotting to kill her. Fly in the ointment? Don't question it, okay? He couldn't discover the truth, even after over 2 decades of investigating. So our biggest hurdle is going to be the complete lack of evidence. The fire made sure of that. Mr. Wright, have you ever won a case without any evidence? No, that's one thing I've never done before. A trial unprecedented even in the decorated annals of the Wright Anything Agency. Still, I can't help but wonder, was there really no evidence left behind? Oh, and we can't forget about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. No evidence is a bit of a stretch. There is always evidence, okay, fair enough. In short, if Dirk is found guilty and is sentenced to death, we'll likely join him in a very public execution. Yeah. Meet the charges or die.
What kind of crazy upside-down legal system is this anyway?
Don't worry, I can't ask someone as young as you to risk your life, Athena. So tomorrow, it'll just be me and Apollo on the courtroom floor. How old is Athena? She's 19. Phoenix is 35, and I believe like Apollo is like around 23 or something. He is also pretty young. He's like 23, 24, I believe. You can support us by watching from the gallery.
What? No! I want to help! I'm part of the agency too, after all.
Sorry, but this is a direct order from your boss. Plus, there's Prosecutor Blackwell to think of. He said he'd use me for sword practice if I put you in harm's way.
Simon? Well, at least promise me this, you two. Promise me you'll make it back alive.
Huh. Haha. Make it back alive, huh? How about your daughter, Phoenix? Oh shit, you're right. What about Trucy? What's with that face, Apollo? You'll never inspire confidence in your client like that. And it'll play right into the prosecution's hands. Remember, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
You're right. Even when it seems hopeless, or when there's not a shred of evidence to be found, we can never let it show on our faces, right?
The child you are supposed to raise? You cannot just dump her on your husband and Athena.
But will I actually be able to do that tomorrow? When push comes to shove, will I be able to force my biggest smile?
Hell yeah, we made it through! Woo! It does not have to be a genuine smile, Apollo. Well, it probably should be, though. Also, for like the final court case, I'm kind of sick of Athena wearing the fucking maid outfit. She can just wear the default. Apollo, school's over. You're going back to your suit. The tiger, you will stay. Just a trial left, but it's like 3 parts, so that means it's at least like 2 more streams of that. And then the tiger is too iconic. Exactly. My thoughts, exactly. But yeah, what was I thinking? Yeah, after that, we have Turnabout Time Traveler, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. So I don't know if I'm like gonna just continue with Spirit of Justice once I'm finished with this, just to like finish it off completely, and then go back to what's it called? The Great Ace Attorney. I must admit that Athena is my least favorite character of the lawyers. You're not the only one. Like, I like her, but like, I don't know. I don't... She is okay. Yeah. That's kind of what I feel about her too. Like, she's just okay, you know? Like, nothing more, nothing less kind of thing. Kind of annoying at times. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh well. Oh well, it's right. Hey, music! Yeah. I just want to, like, see what will happen if I play Christmas music. Because I've done it before. Ah, fuck, I know this song. Yeah. Because it's literally the first opening to the Ace Attorney anime. Do do do. Do 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 do. Hold on, wait. Let me just pull in something real quick. Do do do. Do 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 do. That's the bitch! Dun, 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 dun. This is the single artwork. The overdramatic angles and the camera swoops. You can see the opening. Yeah. I love that cover. Me too. It's great. And once you like, if you like, what band is that? It's a group called Johnny's West. And they have like the first two openings of the Ace Attorney anime. So yeah, I'm curious to see what, first of all, what Twitch is gonna do with this. Because, check them out, honestly, there are zero regrets. There are a lot though. She got me hooked on that. But yeah, I'm curious to see what Twitch will do with this. Because I've played Johnny's Best music before and nothing happened. But that was also like not a very known song. So I'm curious to see, because these are like the fucking literally the title of the singles they came out on. So who knows? I guess we'll just have to find out if this gets muted or not at the end. But for now it's not, so that's good. Also, this is just like the karaoke version, by the way. So all the vocals you can hear are not actually vocals, they're just like backing vocals. Did hear that Twitch is planning on changing how the system works on the strikes. Yeah, exactly. That's also why I'm trying this out. I've gotten like mails about it and stuff, and how they're like working with like one record label in particular or something. I don't remember exactly which one it is. Might be Sony, something like that. I don't fucking know. So yeah, I'm curious what will happen to this here on Twitch. And I'm also curious to see what will happen when I re-upload this to YouTube, because YouTube is like way stricter about this kind of stuff, you know. So here's the other one. I know a lot of people have been complaining about having to mute in-game music because it's copyrighted. Yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true. YouTube are bitches when it comes to that. Absolutely. Captain Sparkles got a strike when he used his own music on a different channel. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot. YouTube is just fucking broken. And I don't think anyone knows how to fix it at this point. He got it revoked. Well, thank God. But still. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Anyways, this is the test. if when you ever go back to rewatch this and it's muted, you know why. And if it isn't, but hey. At the very least, I'm not actually like getting any money from this, so I don't feel like as bad about it. You know. Also, I'm doing what Johnnies themselves can't do. They look like such soft anime boys. I know, right? And honestly, the art for this, it's so accurate to the way they actually look. I think it's went out. And it's about your internet, like my internet went out. Yeah, this is the second opening. I also have both music videos for both songs. Also, the first one has like 2 versions. It has like one, it's just like, it's literally called Cool Version, and then they have another one which is called like Story Version or something. And it's about them being in like a cheer group and battling against themselves. And it's literally just a battle about who can point the sharpest. It's great. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Next stream is on Sunday, on Halloween. Is that not what Ace Attorney is about? I mean, the anime, literally, if you point hard enough, you become an airbender. So yeah, pretty much. Yes, where was I? Halloween on Sunday, yes. We love airbenders in court. And I'm gonna be playing, or I'm gonna be replaying Eve for the first time in years. I don't want to like play like too much spooky stuff and stuff, because I know that some of my viewers are kind of like weak to that, and I want them to like be able to enjoy my streams, you know? I don't want them to like feel uncomfortable in any way. And especially, no, don't be sorry about it, especially my mod. Sorry for calling you out a bit right here, right now. But yeah, I like having you in my chat, you know? And and yeah. Hold on. And just while I have this going, might as well just fucking go all out. And just fucking play all the karaoke versions I have, haha, no. It's a good one? Sure, why not? Classic. Wait, is this? Where is it? Whoa! Look at this! 一つひとまずなんでやねん。二つ二人でどうなんやねん。What the hell happened? ほんまやねん。愛の花が咲く。何は生まれの。何は育ちや。今世界中さあ響け。何は武士ええじゃないかええじゃないか。 There we go. And the amazing thing is I know how the song goes and the sounds they make approximately. Whoa, that's cool! They're all so pretty. Yeah, they're cute. Orange is Akito, red is Shige, yellow is Junta. Yeah. You got it. You got 3 out of 7. That's almost 50%. But yeah. There is a Ryusei as well. Yes, there is. Do you remember who he is, though? That's the question. Blue is right. The purple one is Hamada, or Hamachan, as the fans call him. Or everyone calls him, pretty much. Moikai! Oh, yarurude. The one in between yellow and red, I just call small boy. You do! Which is funny because he's literally like the tallest one. I don't remember if he's like around 180 or 190. Something like that anyways. He's pink, by the way. Oh, hell yeah. I will study up on my Johnny's West numbers until next time, yeah. Because Johnny's is like the entire like company they're signed under, pretty much. I will prepare for the members' exams. Listen, there is a video of me out there just shouting colors for like a minute or so. So you're doing great. Like I was watching them perform Gyakuten Winner, which is like the first Ace Attorney opening. Because Gyakuten, haha. I found it on YouTube, like they did like a performance of that, and I like watched that, and I was just kind of like screaming like, okay, so that's red, that's blue, that's yellow, that's orange, that's purple, and then it has to be pink. Something like that. And then I screamed like as it went through the video, and I struggled so much. I was like, who is this? Yep, all Johnny's members are, or all Johnny's groups, I should say, are color-coded like Power Rangers. Yeah, it is. I referred to some people in the K-pop dance video by their article of clothing. One person was shorts. Great. We love to hear it. The other was Shiny Jacket. I'm great with names. I think you're doing great. I mean, I'm not very good with names either, honestly, but... yeah. Also, I believe I've already told, like, the story of how I got into them by accident. Completely by accident, because I wanted to find those two fucking songs. Right? I wanted to find Gyakuten Winner, and I wanted to find Jinsei wa Subarashi. Those are the two songs I wanted to find. And when I couldn't find those, I downloaded their entire discography up until that point. Which was how many fucking songs? I don't fucking know. But there were, like... several. I believe they had just like released a new single, or they were about to. So they were like, God, I don't fucking know. Also, this is a newer song, by the way. It's from earlier this year, I believe. That's all I know from the song. This just turned into listening to Johnny's West stream. I am so sorry. I can feel it in my bones that they're about to release something new soon. And even if they're not, I'm pretty sure they have like a new album coming out like at the beginning of next year, because they usually do that. They usually like announce it in November or December or something. Oh. Here you can see them a bit better, and now also more of their colors, I guess. Well, you can't see the orange colors as well, but the others you can see, so you can kind of just like process of elimination yourself until like, oh, okay. This is funky as all hell.僕だけに目くばせしたそんな目で見つめてくんのやめてくれこんな胸騒ぎには慣れて惚れたらわけやから大阪Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna leave it here before I get too carried away, as if I haven't already. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I hope to see you on Sunday, where, again, we're playing Ebe, or I'm replaying Ebe, because I haven't played it in years, and I used to love that game a lot. And, yeah, I hope you will enjoy it as much as I do. And also, I don't remember much from it. Like, I've been, like, trying to, like, go through it in my head, and I can't. It's not very gory or anything. I don't remember if it has any gore at all, actually. So... So yeah, hope to see you then. Bye bye! Oh, suck.